What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, where I talk about the history of JamiroQuai and everything that's JamiroQuai related. I thought I'd record an episode today talking basically about downtime. And what I mean by downtime is, during this album cycle for JamiroQuai Automaton, things got really, really busy from like March to July. And it was precarious, at least for me, being very active and trying to just, keep everybody informed and to do multiple fronts of trying to help promote, help spread the word of mouth about JamiroQuai's album Automaton. And in the process, there's a lot of downtime that can come with that, especially right now. Right now is a great example of what I mean by downtime. And, when JamiroQuai had a lot of festival dates and during the time JK was out with his back injury, there was a lot of downtime. And when you come off doing a lot of stuff, like at least promotion-wise, and doing like in my case, doing a YouTube channel, doing the subreddit, and doing a lot of active things and keeping people updated, and there being a lot of activity, if something big happens and then everything just stops at a halt like that, you get a lot of downtime, and it's kind of hard to be creative and basically trying to fill that time between a lot of stuff happening and a lot of not stuff happening, and right now is a pretty good example of that. You get these gaps between the tour, the JamiroQuai tour has gaps, and but during that time when they had like single after single after single coming out, it was just crazy. It was crazy and busy and stuff like that. But I just wanted to do a JamiroFan Talks About episode, basically just discussing downtime. And when you have downtime, it's kind of hard to be creative. It's kind of hard to be active on, especially when you're online. And doing whatever your pursuit is, it's very hard to sometimes stay active and to do to do stuff and try to keep things going. So you keep people, because we all know that the internet can be a very encompassing thing, and can really deviate. Some people's attention spans can be deviated by a lot of internet use, and I know mine has been deviated for years. But when you get that downtime, you want to try to do something creative, or you want to do something that's progressive. So you can try to keep the ball rolling, to keep the, whatever momentum of whatever you do online going. So, at least when the next big patch of busyness or activity or something happens, and whatever your interest is online, you can be ready to cover it. So, in my case, I've been trying to do, in the case of YouTube, I've been trying to do series to fill that time between either single releases, album promotions, tour dates, trying to fill that time in between the busyness, the slow time, the downtime, and the busyness. So just to keep people, active or interacting, or just talking about JamiroQuai or talking about Automaton or stuff like that. It's kind of a hard balance to solidify sometimes. But I think given that JamiroQuai was so quiet, or at least the community, the Jamily was so quiet between Rock Dust Lifestar and now, or in some cases the online Jamily activity kind of like died out around A Funk Odyssey, and that was back 2001, 2000. So it's been a good long time since the community was very active online. You've got friends, you've got people to talk to that are of the same interest tree. But when the community comes back really super strong, as the JamiroQuai community did for Automaton, which was yet an amazing album and a traveling without moving quality album that got everybody in the Jamily excited, everybody going to see them on tour, everybody buying their merchandise and listening to their music, stuff like that. To come back from such a dead period online for the Jamily to this is very, very exciting and very, very refreshing. But you can always get a lot of downtime in the process, whenever it gets really busy and you've got nothing to do. And I just thought I'd just record a quick JamiroFan Talks About to talk about this, because a lot of people online don't like to talk about, when they have nothing to do or completely bored, and they live their life vicariously through the internet. And, I don't completely run my life through the internet. I do JamiroQuai and all this as a hobby, but I don't see very many people online talking about when they are completely bored or they have this downtime. So I think I try it. I hope I articulated very well in this video what I mean by downtime, and at least in the case of me, what it's been like to try to stay creative and stay active in times when there was no activity or times when there was a lull. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to record a few more of these and, you know, talk about not the behind the scenes of doing these simple little JamiroQuai fan videos, or doing the JamiroQuai Minute and trying to come up with series, but I just consider this a little bit of a behind the scenes kind of video. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you found a little bit of a relation to me to what I was talking about in this video. But hopefully the next JamiroFan Talks About will be more of a JamiroQuai vein. But for right now, like at the end of the June, July tour dates, and now there's a bit of a lull, but JamiroQuai will be back on tour in about a week's time, and took it into the Budokan, Japan. So I have a JamiroQuai Minute talking about my attempts to get the hype up for the Japanese wing of the Jamly on Twitter, so keep an eye out for that on the channel very soon. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroFan Talks About, and another, of course, JamiroQuai related video here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye everybody, and have a great day.